Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Yes, this is the situation at the moment. Looking for a game to capture. It's currently loading in. There we go. There we go. It's just finished loading in. I'm running a bit behind time. So how you all doing? Let's have a wee chat before we get into it, because I've got things to do. And I'm that far behind. I need to refresh that. Get that refreshed. Log in with that. And lastly, refresh that. And back to the game. I think we're there. Possibly. Who knows? Ah, g'day, Causey. Here, bud. So, yes, I hope everyone's doing well. Doing your week. Very windy and wet today for me, and a bit cool. So, yes, I was running a bit behind time. That's just loaded in that. I've updated some Jazzy Cat stuff. There was an update to the game as well, I think. Hey, Aussie, how are you, buddy? How you both doing? Right, so let me catch you up with the situation at the moment. Now, last week, if you may or may not know, during the ETS we had that big long one delivery we did, and I went over time for about an hour and a half to do that delivery. Went all the way from Belgrade, was it? All the way up to Iceland? Which I don't think we'll be in Iceland at the moment, possibly because I know with ATS I went in because I went to change something, and with the last update it... Oh no, actually, no, I just realised something. Never mind, I'll get back to that in a second. So we should be in Iceland here. We are, by the looks of it. Yeah, we are. Okay, so basically what happened, on ATS the same thing happened. We got this huge delivery from Canada all the way down to Mexico, right at the bottom of the peninsula. We got to a certain point and the game crashed, and we tried to get it and do it again, crashed, keep crashing, so I ended the stream, and it was going to be a late one then, but I had no other choice. I had to try and figure out what it was. My initial thought was an issue with mod conflict with the map and the vanilla map, because sometimes, like with coast to coast, which would be roughly around that area I think, when they first come out, they've done areas that the DLCs come out with from SES. So they've got to retweak it like Pro Mods do. They've got to retweak it so it connects properly. I think there might have been an issue with that. Possibly there might have been an issue with the Mexico map, and if we were close to getting into Mexico, going from there to Mexico and coast to coast, I don't know. All I know is I tried taking off most of the mods except for the map ones, because I would have lost the delivery if I did that, and it still crashed. So the other thing I tried to do was go around it. I found a way, an earlier audio save, where I could turn left and go around and come out in Tacoma underneath where that was crashing. I got pretty close to Tacoma and it crashed, and so I tried the other way, same deal. No matter which way I went, I keep crashing, the game kept crashing. So I had to lose that. I had to lose that delivery. I also noticed that I missed a update to Coast about a month ago, and I thought, well, possibly that's the issue. So I updated that, and of course, you update it, you lose and get put back to your garage, which is why I thought I was put back to my garage on this one, because I checked that after the update, but it was actually because there was another update for Coast to Coast a couple of days ago, which I downloaded, installed on, and of course it put me back into the garage, which I was already at anyway, because I updated with the other one, but it still gives you the notice that that's what it's done. So how I combat that was the delivery was 117,000, which we lost out on. There was a 4% damage in the cargo thanks to a policeman deciding to, you know, disobey the law and pull out in front of me. And this game is very tough on cargo from memory, cargo being having a bit of damage and you lose quite a bit of money. So what I did is I slept until I made about 100 grand with my workers, which happens to be forced sleep. So we ended up being at 10 o'clock at night. So I've got to drive when we do ATS tomorrow, drive for about an hour and sleep through the night. But I think that 100 grand was a fair price. It's probably actually more than I would have got for that delivery, to be honest. With 4% damage, I think I would have lost quite a bit of tens of thousands of dollars off that. There might be video evidence that slightly contradicts that statement. What statement? The cop pulled out. Well, no, it wasn't a red light. I didn't have a red light. He did. Yes, he could turn right on red, but you got to make sure the coast is clear. And to be honest, if it was anything, it was the car that turned in front of me. Because he had to wait. I had the right of way. So I was going to miss him. It was the cop that I hit. I wasn't speeding in the urban area, was I? I was trying to get through the lights. I can't remember. I still blame it. It's not actually, to be honest. He should have made sure. No, you got to predict. Well, that's the law down here anyway. Weird things like that, you know. Even in a situation where you can't fully check that it's okay, and someone crashes into you. The onus is still on you to fully check him that you can't. It's a weird thing. Anyway, we're moving on from that. I'm blaming the cop. We're leaving it there. My stream, my rules. So basically, what we ended up with, the upshot is we've got 18 trucks in both of these games. Both have 4 large garages. We've got 10,316 euros in this game, and ATS ended up on 128,198. So, what we got to do now is hope for a nice job with nice weather, and I do have the heavy winter mod on. I did remember to put it on. Back to one of our garages. So, fingers crossed. Let's hope we can find one. Well, not to our garages, to one of our countries. That's Sweden, isn't it? Yeah. And we have the one. It's almost the same distance. It is, isn't it? 4,000 K. So this might be a late one. I better get into this. We only got the one choice. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, that's a shame. It's got to go to one of our companies we deliver to. Yeah, exactly. So that's a bit of a pain in the backside, isn't it? What is the time? It's 11:55. That's the only one that we have a company. We do have DHL. Yes, we do. But that's going to Great Britain. Now that doesn't. We haven't got a garage in that country, so that ruins that one. So as per the rules, and if you're new here and wondering what I'm going on about, if you type in exclamation mark trucks, not trucks as in plural, truck as a singular, that'll give you the lowdown on what's going down here. So, well, the upshot is I've got to drive back to the country that one of my garages is in, and I've got to deliver to one of the companies we've got a contract to. Unfortunately, there we go. You can read it twice. In case you didn't understand it the first time, Aussie's put it in again so you can understand it the second time. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that. So we've got to go back to our garage, which we decided, we used to go back to the nearest garage, but we changed it a couple of streams ago that we go back to the garage that we're currently stationed at, which would be that one. Yes. Cost me $5,000. There's half of my money gone. Right. Almost had a field too, thankfully. Oh, it's not farming sim, JJ. Come on, press the right button. There we go. Right, so let's fuel up, let's get that started, then we'll look for a job. If you're new here, this is an opportunity to get in and participate in the stream. You guys get to make the choice on where we're going to go. And I'll tell you how we do that in just a second when we're actually looking at the contracts. Oh, now I remember there's one thing I've got to do on this, which I did on ATS as well. Let's fill up first. Right, now I can press the button that normally starts the tractor in a farming simulator. Go to options. There might be a bit of banging and crashing going on because that's how windy it is. Rain probability, we knock that down to that. It's just way too much snow. Alright, let's have a look at the job market. Right, so we've got to pick one from our people we've got a contract with, and I think it's IKEA is the only one we've got in this town, isn't it? And it looks like we only got 2 options with IKEA. We do. Alright. So we've got one going to Germany, one going to Finland, one worth 72 grand, one worth 38,000. Looks like they're both taking the same thing, empty pallets. So if what we do here, for those who are new, this is number 1. So if you want me to take that delivery, you type in 1 into chat. This is number 2. If you want me to take this one, type in number 2. Very simple, very easy. Then I'll give you 30 seconds starting now. I've already got 2 votes for number 2. Alright, we've got 10 seconds left. Number 2.
Ready to roll.
Now let's get on with it. Since we're ready. So it looks like we're in crash cam, fitting considering the weather at the moment for the rest of the day. $3,000 left.
Right.
Oh, euros actually. What was that? Did I hit the curb?
Get ready to turn right.
I've just noticed what our garage is next to. If I'd known that, I would have refused it. So hopefully the introduction of the new coast to coast will fix the issue we had with ATS last week. Can't any hope, otherwise I have no clue as to why. Currently it makes a delivery a blizzard, because that's what we're in.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, it is, Oh, we ain't gonna find out till we go that way again. Which way are you going? You're turning. Good news is, since it's raining, it's not so bright and I might be able to see better.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay, that's interesting.
Turn
I'm having
left.
trouble with me Steam Deck on my phone disconnecting to OBS on the PC. Maybe I just need to restart my phone. I haven't done that in a long time.
Keep right and then turn right.
I got to remember that the entrance it's telling me to go to is not the entrance I want to go to, and I also got to remember not to try and hit the fence when I go out as well. I don't know. I'm even. I went quiet after that because I was in shock.
Turn left.
Well, none of you going.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I would have thought I'd have to give way to that car, but
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right.
we're here basically, just to the right of us.
Turn right.
We'll get on the road, make some money, because we're behind ATS at the moment. Now, I've also remembered something else. What's going on? I'll tell you what it is in a second. Right, we're going to Finland. We've never been to Helsinki, have we? One of my favourite characters on the TV show Money Heist.
Time to get the job done.
So this is the thing. I remembered. I'm going to have a look at recruitment agencies. We're going to see if there's one in Helsinki. There is. Alright, so I'm going to go to world map. Because we're desperate for recruitment agencies. We're going to zoom into Helsinki. And it'll be that one there. Because I'm guessing that one having a mechanics there will be a dealer of some sort. Here we go. Yeah, what do you think of that? So if I go in, do that, then I can make sure there's a recruitment agency where we're going to, and then I can make sure that we pop into it before we deliver. Oh, maybe it will. Okay, good point. I've never done it before, so... Well, actually, it's already got the thing telling me to go out. Or maybe it's telling me how to get there and then come back here, possibly. We'll find out in a second. Oh, you did right. And we're delivering it there as well. So if I remember to drop that off first, then go and drive up, hopefully that'll remind me.
Let's do this.
Either or, depending how much time we've got left. Mind you, it looks like a pretty tight area to get out of. Oh, would you look at that. I hit something. I hit the other side this time. I sort of had a feeling that was going to happen, to be honest. Good news is, I didn't hit the fence. I did miss that. Bad news is, I hit the poles. Overcompensating, I think. Oh, I blame everyone but myself. That's how it works, isn't it?
Recomputing. Turn right.
Right, we'll get on the open road, switch into crash cam. I've got a fly on my screen. Got to do the fly spray. Mind you, I didn't think there was, I haven't seen any all day because of the weather. And this time I'll actually go to the roundabout, unlike last week where I turned right here.
Exit now.
Now this thing has 16 gears, doesn't it?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Like I'm freaking myself out here with the constant
Turn right.
remembering of stuff. I'm not used to this. Right. Oh, we've got another roundabout. Alright, I'll go into crash cam after that one. It is. Well, it's unsettling because, yeah, out of my comfort zone. Which is weird because I hate not having a really good memory. It's a real pain in the backside, but when you're not used to remembering stuff, it's unsettling when I do.
Exit now.
Alright, crash cam, ahoy. I probably went into that gear a little too early. Anyway, we're away on the open road. I hope it's open. We don't want it closed. Don't like the detours. Oh, I've got a mosquito, hang on. Let's get rid of that barker. Come here, you bastard. Right, I'm just going to do some fly spray and I'll be back in a second. Oh, I love how the low allergy fly spray always does something to my eyes and my throat, where the other one doesn't. No problems with that one at all. I'm not in Iceland, so you're wrong there. You're already wrong. It looks like Iceland. Actually it doesn't, because it's got trees and stuff. If I say the wintry side. You have to take my word for it, because as we went into Iceland last week we couldn't see a thing.
Keep right. Mind and move.
Right, so hopefully the mosquitoes got the message. You know, Mozzie. I don't know what they're doing out here. They normally don't turn up until dawn. No, sorry, not dawn, dusk. Sunset. And a little bit more, there we go. I even remembered that the everything's closer in this view than it looks. Oh, there's no speed limit here. We're in international waters, there's no laws. This has got to be the most efficient border checkpoint in the whole game. Normally it takes forever to check your papers. Or did I get a new passport, so they just had to look at the first page? It's probably quite right, the amount of times I've changed countries. I probably filled up my passport pretty quick actually.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Okay. Alright, exit 1, exit 2,
Exit now.
exit 3. Interesting, that second exit takes us back to our place. The town our garage is in. $90 in the snow. Let's go. Actually 15, yeah, get in. That's what you get for using two PCs at the same time. Huh? Oh, okay, so you weren't focusing on when we left Tyson because we couldn't find a delivery. My bank balance looks rather sad. I tell you what, that's what we missed out on ATS too, is the possibility that we might not have been able to find a delivery back and lost some money on that. So, yeah, it really got the good side of the deal with the crash on that one.